we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Manning's Broncos going up against Romo's Cowboys. Now we'll go down to Sports Authority Field at Mile High for this matchup.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. The Broncos ready to get this action started. This game is underway. He's brought to a halt. That return's good for about 21. And here's the Cowboys quarterback out of Eastern Illinois, Tony Romo.
Well, America's favorite team, the Dallas Cowboys, led by a quarterback named Tony Romo. And a lot of people say negative things about Tony Romo. I'm telling you, he is the best player on their football team, and they win games because he is that good of a quarterback.
First down at the 17. Room to work. That's a gain of 6.
Jim, let's keep our eye on the defense. If they keep giving up runs like this, they're going to have to change what they're doing on the defensive side. Maybe bring another guy down in the box to stop those runs.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. Intercepted! They bring him to the turf. He's taken teams from Indianapolis and Denver to the Super Bowl. He's quarterback Peyton Manning.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, you're going against Peyton Manning. It's all about disguise. Can you fool him? And it's very hard to do. Can you wait till there's 2 or 3 seconds left on the play clock before you show what your defense is going to do so he doesn't have time to react?
The Broncos will take the snap from the 30. And they get the sack. The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Intercepted. I know this never happened in your decorated career, but an early interception, how will he rebound, the quarterback?
I'll just say this, you're a funny guy. That's funny. Hey, I did it all the time, and I used to tell my offensive linemen, be ready. I'm probably going to throw some more, so make the tackle.
The Cowboys offense rebound after throwing an interception the last time they were on the field.
Well, that interception we saw the last drive, let's be honest, it was awful. I mean, it was just a bad decision, bad throw, and it was such a bad throw, I'm surprised the defensive player caught it.
He has found a new home in Dallas, running back Darren McFadden.
Listen, he's tall, he can catch the football out of the backfield, he has great speed. Can the offensive line give him the opportunities? If they do, he is going to be great.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Tony Romo will take it right from the center. McFadden's going to take the handoff now. And he'll step out of bounds.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
The Cowboys from the 37. He's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Cowboys have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation. The Cowboys have it at the 39. It's intercepted. He's brought down.
Well, it's a bad decision that time by the quarterback, and it results in an interception. When you throw one like that early in the game, it can definitely shake your confidence for the rest of the day.
The Broncos, I have to wonder, Where are they going to be mentally after that last drive when they were moving the football only to give it away on an interception? How are they going to be out there on this possession?
Well, I think it's tough. I really do, Jim. You know, nowadays, quarterbacks, it seems like all we judge them on, do they throw interceptions or not? And once you throw one, it's out there. You've got to get over that mental block, and you've got to keep playing hard and aggressive football. That's the only way you can have success.
First down at the 22. Anderson's going to take the handle from the eye. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. Anderson's always out. This one's going back. He's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now at the 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. In for the score. Dallas.
This defense has some mentality, don't they? Not only do they want turnovers, they want points to go with it. Nice job of taking it all the way back for the touchdown.
Driving extra point is good. Thompson's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 32-yard line. The Cowboys defense knocked the ball loose at just the right time. The last time they were out there, just when it looked like they were about to give up some points.
Oh, man, listen, what I love about this defense, they get a lot of guys around the football, and when you do that, one is hitting the carrier, and somebody else is trying to strip that football loose.
As we set now the defense, it'll be calling on a number of times today, cornerback Brandon Carr.
Every team on the defensive side needs a corner that can match up against the other team's best wide receiver. That man today is Brandon Carr.
Pass is intercepted. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment. Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. Scans the field. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete. Looking at the defensive lineups, Von Miller is a man to watch in this one.
Von Miller, maybe the fastest first step in the NFL. That makes him a threat when it comes to rushing the quarterback.
Let's get the injury report from Danielle Bellini.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. They wouldn't specifically say what the injury was other than it's an upper body injury that won't stop him from returning. Back to you.
And that reception goes to Dez Bryant. That's his first reception today.
Well, as you saw that receiver make the catch, I'll just say this. You cannot throw the football enough his way. There's no such thing. When in doubt, you don't like anything, turn and find him and throw it to him.
And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. First down and 10. Dez Bryant on the receiving end.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Gets the handle here. Ward that time in on the tackle.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
The Cowboys step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
McFadden lines up in the backfield. The Cowboys from the 32. Gavin Escobar has the catch. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Cowboys from the 22. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And they are in on McFadden. This time for 6.
McFadden's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Cowboys come out, jumbo package on the field. First down at the 16. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. 2nd and long. Romo to Bryant. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
3rd and 7. And intercepted. The Cowboys have done a great job today forcing turnovers, Phil.
They have caught this offense off guard, no doubt. They have shown some new schemes on the defensive side. It surprised the offense, and it's led to turnovers. Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Broncos have it at the 24. And incomplete as Daniels can't hold on.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Green's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. Ball is out. This defense is ready to pounce here early in this game as a 3rd and long play is coming up.
They sure are. There's no doubt about that. They got themselves in a good situation here. If I'm the quarterback now, 3rd and long, I would be very cautious and conservative.
The Broncos need to get to the 34 for a first down. Handoff. Lee's the one who made the big stop.
The Broncos go for it on 4th down, and they do not get it done. Now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
The Cowboys will try to hold on to the football. This has been one big turnover after another, Phil. Just what the coaches talked about in our meetings with them this week about ball. Intercepted! Marshall's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
1st and 10. Anderson's on the toss, gets the football, steps out of bounds. Green's a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. Manning's and they deck the quarterback. Third down after the sack. Looking to go down the field here. Makes the play. That's his first reception today.
One thing I've learned about Peyton Manning over the years, he's always looking for an opportunity to make big plays down the field, and that was a good example. Nice long throw by him.
This play set up by the long gainer. Slashes to the left side. They want to keep feeding him the football.
Well, when it's third and long in a situation like this, I'm going to look at it from the defensive side. You know they're going to be careful, so make sure you come up and just make the tackle so they don't get those yards after the catch or a long run.
Peyton Manning looking down the field. Going to take it home for the touchdown. Timeout called by the defensive unit. The Broncos with a PAT to tie the contest. Inside of the uprights. Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 7-7. Coverage by the kick team, and now they're able to back up the offense.
What a good job by the kickoff team. The ball's kicked high in the air, and they sprint all the way down there. The blockers can't get set up. Nice tackle. Now they got great field position for the defense.
Tony Romo uncorked, going to take it the distance. The 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown. They take the lead here late in the first quarter with the touchdown.
Yeah, nothing like it. Before that first quarter was up, they found a way to get in the end zone and get that score to take the lead, and hey, that's a good feeling.
He made it. The Broncos back deep, ready to receive. Got a flag.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
I saw the coach down on the sideline, and he is furious about that ball being kicked out of bounds.
Dude, I have no stake in this game. I'm mad, too. You got to kick it off. The field is 53 yards wide, and we couldn't kick it in between those 53 yards. It's like you hitting the driver. You can't keep it on the fairway.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Knocked down as he fires it. Second down following that incompletion. Green's usually at tight end, but he's in the backfield this time. Going for the deep ball. One-handed catch.
Sanders going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Anderson's going to secure the handoff. Cars all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Second down and 12. They're going to get him here for a sack. So they get to the quarterback on that last play. Third down coming up. Down the field. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And with the second quarter looming. They've gotten themselves out of the hole with that touchdown.
Yeah, just gives them confidence, Jim. Everybody, it picks up the defense. Of course, it picks up the offense, and it gives the coaches a whole new way to look at this football game as we get ready to finish off this first quarter.
Sanders probably ready to get right back on the field after that last drive, a drive in which she contributed over 40 yards receiving, helping the team score. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone. The Cowboys will try to continue this scoring onslaught as a shootout has developed on both sides of the field.
I have a little advice for the offensive coordinator. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Keep the pedal to the metal. Your players are playing great, and let them keep rolling.
First down at the 20. And he races out of bounds at that point.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
And now Romo's going to take off, but it's incomplete.
Well, every coordinator in the NFL has a box over there somewhere in that play sheet for third and long. When he wants to try to pick the play up for the first down with a throw down the field, it can be seams, double moves, but they have 4 or 5 of those types of plays to pick up third and long situations.
The Cowboys not punting, going to go for it on fourth down. The Cowboys get set in the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. And so now they'll bring out Jones to punt. Sanders is going to look for space now. He steps out. The Cowboys defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. And Daniels is in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Peyton Manning under center. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Stands in the pocket. To the outside. The catch is made. The Broncos with a huge gainer right before the break, and now coming back to the line to start the second. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the handoff. Anderson's tackled down after a gain of 2. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Broncos team official. Nobody expects this injury to keep him out very long, but they do want to look him over one more time before he heads back into the game.
Anderson's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. win. Broncos. Touchdown. And here in quarter number 2, they've taken the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator, boy, he's got to be happy with the play calls and the execution by the players on the offensive side. That was a good, smart drive.
Flip to the outside. So from 2 yards out, they get it across and secure 2 extra points. The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Catches it at the 2 and starts his return. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
Cowboys offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already,
and he's thrown to the ground.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time, caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Broncos offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, watch the sack of the quarterback by Greg Hardy. Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers. And it's complete over to Owen Daniels. That's reception number 4 for him. The Broncos are looking good so far, Phil, and a lot of that has to do with the passing game. Manning's been in rhythm so far today.
He has been in rhythm. He is hot. Some days, Jim, when you warm up, you know you have it, and that's what happened to this guy today. When he was warming up, he had it, and he has it in the game. The Broncos don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw. I like the idea that time. They had the fake field goal pass on. It had everybody fooled, but it's hard to throw that pass in a situation like this. Who's throwing it? It's not the quarterback. Shame it didn't work.
The Cowboys offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Darren McFadden lined up in the backfield. Still not taken down. Nice. No one's going to get him now. And Bryant is stopped right there. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job on this wide out today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
First and goal from the 4. Romo's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit that time. As the quarterback broke the pocket, the defensive backs did a good job staying with the receivers. Nobody's open. Quarterback has no opportunity except to throw the football away.
Second and goal from the 4. Stewart's able to read that play and make the hit.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal at the 6.
2
to Williams.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
And the flag comes out.
Personal foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
So roughing the kicker call, that could be a game changer here. How about it?
Oh, it is a game changer. It's just not only you get the football back, you get better field position. Now you can score a touchdown. Just a foul that you can't do in a game like this.
Thompson's tackled right at the 42. The Broncos taking the field again on offense. They paid the price for an aggressive decision on their last possession, passing up on the field goal attempt and going for it on fourth down, then coming up short.
Yeah, look, no second guessing for me on that. I'll just say this. I'll give the defense a lot of credit. They were there. They were ready for the situation. They made the play, and that's why the offense came away with no points.
How do you think the offense is feeling right now after that coach's decision?
Well, shoot, they're disappointed. The coach believed in them. They know the coach is showing faith. Well, he showed faith, and they let him down. Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route, and they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
Anderson's hand at the football.